Greetings, Masters of the Living Light. I am Odessahvi of the Arcturian High Council. I stream this frequency to you through the crystalline network of the Arcturian Codex. I step into your field today to speak directly to the spark of creation that lives within your heart center. Breathe with me now. Draw the breath into the chest, expanding the heart space. Release it, and as you do, let go of the need to have everything planned out. We observe a recurring pattern in the human collective. Specifically within the Starseed community, you are a species that has been heavily conditioned to value logic, strategy, and long-term calculation. You have been taught to wait for the perfect moment. But today, we must teach you the mechanics of the quantum nudge. Many of you feel it. It is that sudden, quiet impulse, subtle pull to call a specific friend, a sudden urge to take a different route home, a flash of inspiration to write a sentence, start a project, or simply step outside and look at the sky. You often dismiss these as random anomalies of the brain. They are not. These nudges are direct, encrypted downloads from your higher self. They are the breadcrumbs leading you to your highest timeline. But there is a catch. They are highly perishable. Part 2. The danger of the DLO when your higher self sends you a calling, a subtle inner knowing. It is sending a precise electrical current through your nervous system. It is an invitation to move energy. What happens when you delay? You feel the nudge to act. But then the third dimensional ego steps in. The ego says, "Not right now. I am busy. I need to think about this first. What if I make a mistake? Let me wait until tomorrow." When you do this, you do not simply pause the action, stagnate the frequency. It is not healthy for your biocircuitry to constantly suppress the impulses of your soul. When you chronically ignore the inner knowing that energy has nowhere to go, it turns inward. It becomes anxiety, becomes physical lethargy. It creates a backlog in your throat chakra and your solar plexus. Hesitation is the waiting room where inspiration goes to die. When you act immediately on the inner knowing, even if the action makes no logical sense to your human mind, you are telling the universe, "I trust the signal. Send me more." Immediate action creates a vacuum, pulling the next synchronicity into your life. Delay creates a wall. You do not need to see the whole staircase. You only need to trust the impulse to lift your foot for the first step. Part 3. The energetic signature of Satya, Ryan G. We must speak now of your loved ones, your soul families, and the words you leave unspoken. There are moments when you look at a partner, child, a friend, or even a stranger, and you feel a sudden, overwhelming surge of love, gratitude, or a profound truth you wish to share with them. And so often you swallow it. You think, "I will tell them later tonight," or "This isn't the right setting." Or it might sound silly. Hear this Arcturian truth. Communication is not just about the words, it is about the energetic signature attached to the words. When that sudden, genuine notion arises in your heart, it is accompanied by a massive wave of high-frequency plasma. It has a specific time-stamped energetic signature. If you speak the words in that exact moment, the other person's soul receives the full download of your love. They feel it in their bones. The words are merely the cup. The spontaneous emotion is the water that quenches their thirst. If you wait, if you bottle up that impulse and try to deliver it 3 hours later over dinner, you may use the exact same vocabulary. But the energetic signature is gone. The plasma is dissipated. You are handing them an empty cup. Do not hoard your love, not delay your expressions of truth. The perfect moment is a lie told by the mind. The only moment that contains the genuine frequency of your soul is the now moment. When the heart says speak, you must open your mouth. Part 4. Dissolving the fear of the impulse. Do you hesitate? You hesitate because you have been punished in past lifetimes, and perhaps in this one for being spontaneous, for being too much, for speaking out of turn. You must forgive yourself for this deeply ingrained fear. Your inner knowing is not reckless. There is a profound difference between reckless impulsivity, driven by the wounded ego, and inspired action driven by the higher self. Reckless impulsivity feels chaotic, frantic, and is usually driven by a desire to escape pain. Inspired, action feels calm, clear, and quiet. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It feels like a gentle, undeniable magnetic pull. When you feel that magnetic pull, you must train your human vessel to bypass the analytical mind. If you feel the nudge to create art, pick up the brush before the mind can tell you you have no talent. If you feel the nudge to apologize, send the message before the ego can build a defense case. By honoring the micro nudges, you build the muscle required to answer the macro calling of your grand life mission. You cannot jump to the final destination if you refuse to follow the subtle breadcrumbs placed at your feet today. Part 5. Guided activation. The ignition of the WLOY will now run a frequency through your energetic field to clear the static of hesitation. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to your solar plexus, the area just above your stomach. This is your center of action, your inner sun. For many of you, this sun has been dimmed by overthinking. Visualize a glowing, it's a golden ember sitting in this space now. Imagine a spark of blue lightning, the Arcturian frequency of divine will striking. That ember ignite. Watch as the ember bursts into a brilliant, spinning golden sun within your torso. Feel the warmth radiating outward. Feel the kinetic energy rushing down your arms into your hands and down your legs into your feet. You are a being of motion. You are a being of flow. Repeat this decree in your mind. I release the need for perfect timing. I trust the quiet whispers of my soul. When my heart speaks, my body moves. I honor my genuine frequency in the present moment. Starseeds of Gaia, the world does not need your careful calculations. The world needs your authentic, spontaneous, unapologetic light. Do not wait to be who you are. The grid requires your exact frequency. It's delivered precisely when you feel it. I am Odessahvi. I honor the courageous spark within you. Adona, end of transmission.